make us all think. How are you doing this grand morning? Well, we are not here to just listen this morning. We are here to remember. So, I want you to do what we always do every morning. Let's take a deep breath. And let's hold it. Let go. Put our hands on our heart and take another breath. And we just say the mindset, the body of the fallen mindset. We say deactivate. We say divine spark, creator mode, fully activate, full activation on. So, let's just slow down a moment with me, just for a moment. And, you know, let's recognize something very simple. You are aware. Yeah. Before we go into any teaching, before any words are added, just notice that you, you are aware. And now ask yourself, what is that is aware? Not your name, not your story, not even your past. What is aware of all of that? This is where we begin. Because hidden within one of the most mysterious and powerful statements ever spoken is the answer. I am that I am. And when this was spoken, it was not a name the way we think of names. It was not identity in the name in the human sense. It was revelation. It was existence. Recognizing itself, I am. Not I was. Not I will be. Not I am this. I am that. Just I am pure being, pure awareness, unconditional existence. Many philosophers have you know, tried this as a ground of being. Science approaches it as underlying field from which all reality emerges. In the quantum field, the unseen fabric where particles appear and disappear. And psychology touches it through identity, the core self concept that shapes perception and behavior. Gnosis, the knowing. Said plainly, the divine is within you. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, but literally in you, in here. The I am is a spark of eternal within the human form. Now listen carefully. Your body changes. Your thoughts change. Everything just changes. Your emotions even change. Your circumstances change. But something in you does not. Something in you has been present through every version of you that has ever existed. The child, the teenager, the person you are today. The presence has never aged. The presence has never been broken. What that presence is, I am. And this is why the story of the burning bush really matters. See, Moses sees something impossible. This is bush, burning, fire. It is not consumed. Yeah, it's not consumed. Fire without destruction. Energy without depletion. Presence without loss. This is not just an external miracle. It is a mirror. Because you are the bush. You lived in a body that changes, that feels pressure, that experiences life, yet something within you is never consumed. That is the divine identity. That is the I am. Now, here is where this becomes real, practical, immediate, and powerful. Because immediate and powerful, because the moment you say the words I am, you are not just speaking casually, you are activating identity. In psychology, this is everything. Your brain organizes reality based on who you believe you are. Neural pathways strengthen around repeated identity statements. Your perception filters the world through your I am. So if you say, I am tired, I am anxious, I am not enough, your mind does not argue with you, it agrees. Begins to look for evidence. It begins to reinforce that identity. It begins to shape your behavior, your posture, your decisions, your outcomes. Now, even look at nature. A seed does not question what it is. An oak tree doesn't not wake up and go, well, maybe I can't grow today. No, it unfolds according to its identity, the blueprint of its original design. It already is within it. And it is critical. And why do we not think that that's within us? I am is identity of our true being, the blueprint of our original designs. And whatever you attach to it becomes the blueprint of your life, begins to follow. So when you say, I am weak, you plant the weakness. When you say, I am sick, you plant sickness, not just physically, but energetically and physiologically. And when you say, I am not enough, you create a filter that will find proof of that everywhere you go. But when you say, I am strong, I am whole, I am aligned, I am capable, something begins to shift. Something changes, not magical, not, but systematically. Your nervous system responds differently. Your brain reorganizes, your behavior changes, and your perception expands. And this is not fantasy. This is alignment. I mean, ancient text even speaks of this. Ancient wisdom understood this long before modern science even confirmed it. That is why it was written, let the weak say I am strong. Not because it was already visible, but because identity precedes manifestation. You do not become something, then say I am. You say I am and then become. Now let's go deeper, because this is where most people misunderstand this truth. They think this is just positive thinking. It is not. It is sacred naming. Every time you say I am, you're taking the highest name, the name of pure existence, and placing it onto the condition. So the real question is not, are your words positive or negative? The real question is, are your words true or your essence? Because here is the truth. At the core, you are not broken. You are not lacking. You are not separate from life. You are life expressing itself. And it called this divine spark. And Jesus said the kingdom is within you. Science hints as it through interconnected fields of energy and consciousness, different languages, same truth. So when you say, I am worthless, you say, you are not just being negative. You are misnaming the divine within you. You are placing illusion over reality, and this is what is truly means to take the name in vain. Not saying a word in anger, but assigning falsehood to the truth of what you are. Now feel the weight of that and also the freedom. Because if your words have been shaping your reality, then your words can reshape it right now. Not when everything changes, not when life gets easier, but now. Because the I am is always present. So I want you to become aware again right now. Feel your breath, feel your presence, and the silence. Or out loud say, I am. Do not rush it. I am, that is something you created. That is something you reorganized. Now, what will you attach to it? Because that is the creative act. That is where you either align the truth or you reinforce the illusion. So instead of speaking from circumstances, instead of saying, I am struggle, try, I am growing. Instead of, I am lost, say, I am discovering. Instead of, I am broken, say, I am becoming whole and I want to be clear. This is not denial of your experience. This is choosing the level from which you define yourself. You are not your temporary state. You are the awareness experiencing it. You are the I am behind it. And when you begin to live from that place, everything changes, not at all at once, but undeniably, because now your life is no longer being created by unconscious language, but by conscious alignment. So moving forward, I want you to watch yourself not with judgment, but with awareness. Listen to how you speak. Notice how often you say I am followed by limitations and gently begin to shift it because every statement is a seed. Every word is a planting something in your life is the harvest. So choose carefully, speaking consciously, align truthfully because the infinite presence is not far away. It is not separate from you. It is not waiting to arrive. It is already here. It is already alive. It is already expressing as you. I am that I am. And that is not something you are trying to become. That is something you are here to remember and live. So from this moment forward, let your words reflect truth, let your identity reflect essence, let your life become the evidence of what when the I am is spoken consciously, because creation is always listening, is always responding. The only question is, what are you telling it to create? That's the real question now, isn't it? Peace and love. See you guys next time.